Signing number 2 is in through the door at Bristol City this summer transfer window, and it is versatile Japanese forward Yu Hirakawa, who joins on a loan deal with an option to buy from Japanese side Machida Zelvia over in the top division in Japan. He's another unknown quantity. What will he add? What do we not know? What do we already know? And overall, how will he affect the squad? How will he improve this current Bristol City attacking front line we have at Ashton Gate? Let's talk all about him. Hirakawa is only 23 years old, so he's still young. He's got a lot of potential still to be tapped into. This is his first move away from his native Japan. He joined Machida Zelvia on a free transfer in February 2023, and this is his first move away from Japan, and it's a pretty seismic move from his point of view as well, so this has to work from Hirakawa's point of view, which is probably a little bit of the reason why it's been made a loan deal. If it doesn't work out, he can go back to his native Japan, and if it does work out, well, it works out and we get a really good player who's going to be here, hopefully, for years to come afterwards. In his interview with the club, he describes himself as a dribbly winger who likes to work hard, both offensively and defensively, which is good to see. A bit of dynamism never hurt anybody, and generally, he's reflected well in his numbers over in the J-League, as Machida Zelvia finished top of it and won the J-League in Japan, in fact. 2 goals and 6 assists in 17 starts is definitely not something to be sniffed at, and for sure, someone of his quality with his left foot as well, which we kind of lack a little bit in the front line, could provide real balance and real utility going forward. That's about all I know on Yu Hirakawa's style of play, but as I mentioned, that left-footed ability and that ability to, assist is something that we really lacked last season. The ability to really put good balls into the box, set pieces. I've looked YouTube clips and whatnot. I'm guilty of that. It looks good on that, and that left-footed balance again, really important, and also gives us the option of potentially playing inverted wingers next season, which again, maybe if Manning wants to tap into that, that is something that Hirakawa can provide. So at the moment, if we include Josh Stokes into our attacking line, it gives us Anas Mehmeti, Mark Sykes, Yu Hirakawa, Tommy Conway, who's probably going to be on his way out, Naki Wells, Fally Mayulu, the recent summer signing from Rapid Vienna, and Harry Cornick. So how is that all going to look in terms of a front 3, maybe in front 4 if we've got 2 up top next season? It's going to look quite dynamic, I'd say, and now we've got Mayulu, who's got the pace, which we talked about in that video when we announced Fally Mayulu, and now we've got the kind of dribbly, but kind of end product and shown with Yu Hirakawa over in the J-League. Can we, first of all, put out a team that's balanced on paper is very important, but also it's got to be able to fit Manning's style of play, but also going to give options, and if it doesn't work, well, we've got to have options off the bench, and that, I think, is, at the moment, what we're building towards. A couple more incoming in the forward positions wouldn't surprise me towards the end of this window. However, at the moment, I like how we're shaping up in terms of the forward line for next season compared to what we had last season, which was really disappointing and ultimately was one of our major reasons for why we again faltered in mid-table and didn't really look like pushing too much into those playoff positions. That's now the second signing this summer where Bristol City have kind of tapped into the unknown, really, and it's not just Europe. This is from Southeast Asia, and it looks like we've been kind of vaguely linked with players in South America, North America. So it looks like Bristol are definitely broadening their horizons, per se, in terms of scouting and signing players, which is good to see compared to what has been the case for the last couple of years in transfer windows, where we've been signing players, all very good players and all I really quite like, but players kind of within the EFL. And it's nice to see that we're looking outside, because there are definitely some hidden gems in there and that Bristol City need to use the kind of market for, because we're not a club with a lot of money. We're not, compared to other teams in the Championship that above us, we need to make sure we kind of get value for money, and that's exactly what we're trying to do, which is good to see. And it looks like we have a massive influx of Japanese followers into the Bristol City setup after the signing of Yu Hirakawa. So if you are new to the Bristol City circle, warm welcome. And if you are watching this video and you are new to the circle, do hit like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the Yanni Irish Football channel for more Bristol City content in the future. And finally, there's only one thing left for me to say. Welcome, Yu Hirakawa, to Bristol City. I hope this is not just a one-season fling. I hope this is a lot more to come from you, because I'm very excited about Yu Hirakawa and I'm very excited about Bristol City this summer transfer window. Touch wood that this doesn't go wrong. Thank you very much for watching. Keep safe, everyone, and don't get too excited because it's Bristol City. So you know what's going to happen.